your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
A year ago today, it was 70 degrees. We set a record high on the 3rd day of February in 2020. And this year, nowhere close to that, but we are going to get up into the 40s, so we're going to be about where our average is. Our average is 43 degrees. We're going to hit 41 is what I'm calling it here in Evansville. It's going to be warmer than yesterday. It's going to be warmer than the day before by 4 degrees. It's going to feel like it's 14 degrees warmer because we don't have that wind. So, yeah, big difference there without the wind. You go outside right now, it doesn't feel bad at all. Now, granted, there's a little bit of a breeze, but not a lot of a breeze out there. And right now, it's calm at the airport, at least at the top of the hour. As we take a look out, and you can see the flag just off the Lloyd Expressway just kind of hanging there. So I like that. That's a good view from Deaconess Gateway, our Superior Ag camera, and that beautiful blue sky. And we're looking at the traffic, and the traffic is having no trouble on 66 and 69. So I'd like to see that as well. Downtown Evansville in all its glory. That's our Zemer Funeral Home camera looking out toward the river and to the southwest. And like I mentioned before, you can see the steam coming up from those plants off in the distance there, almost straight up. I mean, they're not getting pushed by the wind. A lot of times you'll see them up and just get shot over. And you're going to be seeing that over the next couple of days because we're going to be having some pretty wicked winds. Tomorrow we could see a wind gust of better than 30 miles an hour. And of course we had that a couple of days ago. Yesterday we had some pretty good winds too. Had a wind gust in the mid-20s, 26 at the Evansville Airport anyway, and some higher gusts elsewhere. There's that beautiful blue sky over the Blue Bridge in downtown Owensboro. Our Kincaid camera at the Hampton Inn getting that shot. I've got a really cool picture from downtown Owensboro to show you here in a few minutes. Heads Construction Tower cam. I got the traffic out there, even a school bus working its way southbound on 41, and probably getting some lunch. You know, you drop off the students, now it's time to go get some grub, and then you go out and pick them up later on today. Anyway, and you've got the buildings of downtown Evansville off in the distance. Love that shot. From the backyard, that's our Heads Construction Tower cam shot. 37 degrees right now. The wind is currently calm. Now, the wind is going to be, again, picking up a little bit today, 5 to 10 miles an hour, basically shifting from the north to the south, but it's going to vary a little bit in direction, and it's not going to be much of a wind to deal with. Can we do a run? We might. 31 degrees Lagodi, so one place that has not thawed out yet. 32 in French Lick, 33 Fairfield, 34 degrees in Flora, 35 in Santa Claus, 36 in Jasper, 37 here in town, 38 degrees in Fordsville, 39. No, we haven't gotten to 39 yet. Got a few 38s out there, though. Tell City, Fordsville, also Marion, just outside the tri-state, clocking in with 38 degrees. Look at all the calm wind out there. I love it. That's what we like to see, especially in the middle of the day. I mean, generally this is when the winds are starting to ramp up a little bit with the heat of the day. Not the case here. You can see 5 miles an hour, the wind speed in Jasper, 6 miles an hour at Tell City. So yeah, a bit of a wind chill in those locations, but most of us do not have a measurable wind chill. Step aside and show you this great shot here from Gerald Scott. You know, we had a lot of sunshine in the morning yesterday. Clouds kind of rolled in the afternoon. A lot of those clouds were coming basically from Lake Michigan. It was a big old plume of clouds pushing off the lake and working its way all the way down Indiana into the tri-state. But we did have a break right there at sunset. Gerald Scott got the sun just before it set below the horizon. Lovely shot there. Gerald, thank you so much. Also from Henderson, we've got Terry Wilson's shot of the railroad bridge in downtown. Pretty cool. And I love this too because yeah, you can see that strip of gold right behind the bridge, which really makes the bridge pop, you know, the silhouette of the bridge pop. But if you look up, you can see, yes, it's gray, but you can see like some pops of pink amid the gray too. So that's a lovely shot there. Terry, thank you so much for sending that picture from downtown Henderson. Live first warning Doppler radar. It's a quiet run. Now, we didn't see rain yesterday, didn't see snow yesterday. We're not going to see it today. But at the same time, tomorrow we got plenty of rain headed our way. Unfortunately, or fortunately if you want to see it, I guess. Anyway, some clouds out there up to our northwest, but you could travel to Indy, Lexington, Nashville, even St. Louis with a partly cloudy sky, not looking too bad right now. It is looking bad still, even though it's tapered off a little bit up to the northeast. And of course, they're measuring the snow in feet in a lot of these places up in New England, New York, of course, Pennsylvania. And now that nor'easter continues to slowly work its way up the coast. So yeah, more snow to be had on the backside of that. And more wind to be had, too. Future tracker for us, though, not much of a breeze and a blank map. So we're not seeing much until later on this evening when a few more clouds are going to spill into the sky and then work their way across the tri-state. We'll have plenty of clouds out there later on tonight. Overnight, we should see a few breaks tomorrow morning, but not many. Best chance will be down to the south and southeast. Here we are at 7:30. At least we're going to have a dry drive to work into school. I mean, it's going to be a dry morning commute, but not long after that, by mid-morning, Starting to see some rain moving in from the west. And really by around midday, we'll start to see the rain pushing into the Evansville metro and then across the entire tri-state as we work our way into the afternoon. Even some moderate pockets out there. Could see some heavy rain, especially along that frontal line that moves in tomorrow night. And you can see that line as it pushes in to Owensboro. And on the backside of this system, we could be seeing a few pellets of sleet, a few flakes of snow. It doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal, but maybe some minor accumulations in the wake of all that rain at some of the higher elevations. I should say the more elevated, like grass and elevated surfaces. As far as Friday is concerned, though, look at that. Clouds going to clear out. We're going to see plenty of sunshine. It's going to be cold on Friday, but it's not going to be bitter cold until later on in the weekend. That's when we get that Arctic blast that moves on in. As far as rainfall amounts, anywhere from about a half an inch to an inch is what we're expecting, so pretty good soaking of rain. And, of course, snowfall forecast over the next few days. People are talking about over the weekend, maybe a little shot of snow as we head into Saturday. We're not talking about a whole lot. That's just one computer model, though, but I know a lot of people are talking about feet of snow. Don't really see that with most of the models. Now, next week we got another shot of snow, too, possible anyway, on Tuesday. But today, not a flake. And a high temperature in the low 40s, pretty much the average for this time of the year. And yes, a wind barely blowing at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Love that. Plenty of wind tomorrow and on Friday. And the temperature close to 50 degrees. We can't really enjoy it too much. Now in the morning won't be too bad, apart from the wind. But then the rain settles in the afternoon and evening and plenty of it to go around. Getting chillier on Friday and Saturday with highs in the upper 30s. And then look at the bottom dropout on Saturday evening as that colder air really starts to push in. Dropping down, I'm calling it 13 on Sunday morning, but in some locations it's going to be single digits on Monday for all of us, it looks like, as we have the coldest air, Angie, we have seen in 2 years. Check this cool shot out. This is from Captain Stephen Fancher. This is a view from the barge as he's working his way toward the bridge at Owensboro, and you see the lights of downtown, and also love how the lights of the city illuminate that partly cloudy sky. Awesome shot.
That
so you get a barge perspective.
That's worth framing. That is a great
Yeah,
shot.
It really is. I love it.
We'll be back with more lifestyles after this. Stay with us.